Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about why I bought a Muhammad Ali boxing image from one of his championship fights to display in my wedding photography studio. So stay tuned for that. Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about this. It's not hanging in my studio yet, but it will be soon. And without the glare, I just wanted to show you. I'm going to hold this up right in front. I'm going to do that. So that is a picture of Muhammad Ali standing over his opponent. And if you look in the background and you see the boxing ring behind them, you can see the ropes. What I like about this is you can see the actual people in the background, photographers and the crowd in the background. Now, I've seen images in the past where this same image online, everything's blacked out. So just Muhammad Ali is standing right there. Everything in the background, crowd-wise, is covered, meaning it's all black. You can't see any of the photographers in the background or anything like that. You can't see. I think you can see the ropes. So I was at Brimfield Flea Market, and I was walking around there, and I saw this image laying down on top of a bunch of other posters. And I'm always one that if I'm interested, I'll ask. I probably don't intend on buying it, but I always like to see where prices are, kind of thing like that. And I said, that's a cool picture of Muhammad Ali. I said, I've got a photography studio. I'd like to hang that up in there. So he goes, that's a boxer. He goes, why would you hang a boxing image that you didn't take on your wall for your photography? And I said, that's a great question. I said, but do you see the way that he's standing? He's standing there. Look at this again. He's standing there looking at his opponent, looking over at his opponent. See where the photographers are in the background? That is a moment that is captured in time. This is probably one of the most iconic images that Muhammad Ali has when it comes to standing over his opponent, armor like this. The guy just fell down. The referee didn't even get to them to separate them or anything like that. So that's how that instant moment was right there. That was captured. So he said, what does that have to do with your weddings and your photography? I said, as a wedding photographer or a high school senior or anything else like that, anytime that I take pictures, I'm capturing moments. So when I'm going up there and I'm doing my weddings and I see that bride go in to kiss her husband for the first time as husband and wife, and I take that picture, I just captured that moment. So look at that picture of Muhammad Ali. You can't go back to when that happened to redo that. You can't recapture atmosphere present on the day of a wedding at all. You can't go back and recreate that. My job as a wedding photographer is I capture moments. I create the opportunities. I'm in the right place at the right time. My bride and groom know what to do, and I capture moments and set in stone, and it's captured for life. So this picture has everything to do with capturing that moment for Muhammad Ali. My brides and groom, that's what I do for them. I capture their moments. When they're putting that dress on, when they're zipping up the back of that dress, when they're putting that makeup on, those are all moments I capture. Being in the right place at the right time captures that moment. Now, I probably could never find out who the photographer was that took the picture. I can see people behind him, but the person on the opposite side, what's his name? Have no idea. But it's one of the most iconic images of Muhammad Ali's career, and the guy on the other side of the ring was the one that got that in the right place at the right time. That's my job. That's what I do. So this image right here has everything to do with being in the right place at the right time, knowing when a wedding's coming down, knowing when the bride is going to kiss the groom, knowing if there's going to be a dip in the middle of a song, knowing if there's going to be anything that goes on during the wedding, kind of thing like that. And that's what I do. I capture moments. So when that bride's walking down to see her husband for the first time, and I catch that shot between the crowd and the groom sees his bride for the first time in that dress, and he just falls apart and he starts crying, click, that's the moment that I capture. So I capture moments. And this is what inspired me to put this up on my wall. Look at that moment. You can't go back 30 years and recreate that moment being in the right place at the right time. It's good to have anticipation, but anticipation will only get you so far, because if you're there too early, well, I know they're going to kiss. But if you're there waiting at the beginning of the ceremony into the 45-minute ceremony before they kiss, anticipation's great. Timing is everything. So just remember that when it comes to that. So I'm going to hang this up on my wall, and I've got some brides that are going to be coming in, and I'm going to tell them my story behind that. See that story behind me? See that moment that was captured by that photographer? Isn't that amazing? On your wedding day, when you kiss him for the first time, when you see her for the first time, that's my job, to capture those moments being in the right place at the right time. So I hope this was helpful to you. I hope this was encouraging to you. It's something that I just do for me, but I just want to encourage you. Find out what you can do for you, and I just want to encourage you. Find out what you can do for you, and find out what you can do to kind of better yourself and put yourself in the right place at the right time. Anticipation is amazing. Timing is everything. If you're too soon, you miss the moment. If you're too late, you can't recreate that. So just remember that when it comes to that, when it comes to photography, no matter what your job is, kind of thing like that. So just no matter what it is, be impressionable, be in the right place, capture those moments. That's our job. And thank you for coming back to the channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. There's tons of videos down below. I'm going to be coming out with some Rotolight videos, Stella Pro videos also, and studio videos also. So hopefully this was helpful to you on why I did this. So thank you for coming back to the channel. And remember, smile more, because it does hurt less. Peace.